Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about Becca must-have makeup products that I think you need to get in your life before this brand closes forever. They are going to be closing September 2021. I know so many people are mad stocking up on their favorite products. If you're interested in purchasing something from them before they close, hopefully this video will help you out. The first product I want to talk about is their Ultimate Lipstick Love line. This, you guys, is so beautiful, and there's tons of beautiful nude colors in this collection. My favorite is the warm shade in Truffle. This, you guys, is a beautiful lipstick. It is the lipstick I am wearing today, and I feel like it's this gorgeous, like creamy, comfortable formula. It glides onto the lips beautifully. It does move a little bit because it is a cream lipstick, so it doesn't have that, you know, setting capacity like a liquid lipstick would, for instance. Has a nice hydrated, glossy kind of look, but I don't mind that whatsoever because there's no drying on the lips. The bullets are really beautiful. They're like silver platinum bullets, and you can see that it is such a beautiful lipstick. So this line offers some beautiful pinks and nudes, and they have them categorized by the undertones. So they have warm selections, they have cool selections, a beautiful staple in my collection. Next product I want to talk about is one that I had a really hard time finding for you guys. So a lot of people are already getting the importance of this one to restock. Like, so many places are already sold out. Sephora Canada, Sephora US, gone. Nordstrom, Cult Beauty, gone. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer product. This, you guys, has got to be one of my absolute favorites from this brand. One of my friends told me about this back in 2018, I think, and I have had this in my collection ever since. It is a beautiful concealing product. It helps to illuminate the under eye area. It is a beautiful, creamy, slightly iridescent product, and it does have that nice pink undertone to cancel out the darkness if you have dark circles. I like to target this right where I have some shadowing. I do find that sometimes when I'm wearing makeup, that will emphasize a little bit of the shadowing and maybe slight darkness that I have. I love that it has that beautiful slight shimmer component too, because it brings light to that area. And this is something that is also available, I believe, in medium to deep. So there's two options here. This is one that you have to make sure that cap is nice and tight. It will dry out if you leave it open, so just make sure it does need that air tightness to preserve the product. This, though, has been flying, you guys, because it's definitely one of the products that they are known for, and I really hope that the links I found for you, if you are interested in them, is helpful. This lasts all day when it comes to canceling out and brightening the area under the eye there, and it does do a good job when you set it with powder as well. Let's talk about the next product that I really love, and this is their bronzer. Now, this is the Sunlit bronzer in Capri Coast. This comes in their compact that they house their highlights in, their blushes in. It's kind of like a cool orb looking thing, but very stylish. Now, this was all the rage, I guess, a couple of years ago, especially when Jaclyn Hill was collaborating with the brand and bringing out Champagne Pop. There was also a Khloe Kardashian collaboration with a face palette. This, you guys, is a brand that is known for that glowy component. So if you are a fan of like the hourglass glowy component, you're gonna love these bronzers just like I do. So this is the Capri Coast one. It has some really interesting ripples in the powder itself, like pressed in, and it also has a slight shimmer. So just know that if you are not into shimmery bronzers, this may not be for you, but this, you guys, is beautiful. When I apply it to my skin, it just has that gorgeous tanned look with a little bit of that luminosity, but it blends out like butter. I use my favorite, the bronze brush from Marc Jacobs, and it just does a fantastic job. When it comes to traveling, it has a really nice mirror for application. So this is a beautiful product, you guys, and I do see a ton of stock for these already. So I know that come the summertime, I think they'll probably more so sell out because of the, you know, the time of year being summer. People are probably going to want to buy bronzer a little bit more. Next, I want to talk about their blushes. There's a beautiful selection of blushes when it comes to the Becca Cosmetics line, and these are the mineral blushes, my favorite being Flower Child. This is my second blush in Flower Child from them, so this is actually a repeat purchase. The first one I had hit pan, and it was also a little bit old, so I figured I would repurchase it, a fresh one, so that I can be set. But this, you guys, is a gorgeous pale pink. Can you guys see? It's almost like a petal pink. It's super beautiful. I can't describe how beautiful this is because it's just like it goes well with the bronzer. It has also that luminosity to it, so it's not a matte bronzer at all. It definitely has some shimmer to it. But this, you guys, there is an application tip. So I'm gonna give you the best way to apply this. Tap a brush into it. Do not go too far. As you can see in this clip, I lightly tap the compact and then I apply both of my cheeks with the amount of blush. You do not need a ton. This is an extremely pigmented blush. So if you do have a ton of pigment, yes, you can blend it out, but it's not gonna give you a ton of flexibility if you've already put too much on. Lightly tap with this one and you're good to go, but this is my favorite shade. It just screams spring to me, and we're finally getting some warmer weather here, so this I know I'm gonna use a lot, but I'm also gonna miss it a lot when it's gone. The final product, the product. I'm sure you guys know when you think of Becca Cosmetics, what do you think of? For me, it's highlights. The highlighter was probably the first Becca product that I picked up. I picked up a Shimmering Skin Perfector for the first time from Sephora, and the shade that I had was Opal. Just like the blushes, they're highly, highly pigmented highlights. So I have two minis here. The first one is Opal, which is my OG favorite shade, and then I also picked up Champagne Pop, just kind of for nostalgic reasons, you know? The full-size pan, which is the same size as their bronzer here, because their highlights are so pigmented, I don't personally believe, unless you're like really attached to a highlight shade, that you need a full size of one. If you want to have a bit of variety, just get two of the minis. They do have mini sizes in some of their favorite shades, and this is a good way to go. You still get 2.4 grams, but because of how pigmented they are, you won't run through this very much. So here you can see both of the highlights. We have Opal, we have Champagne Pop. I would describe Opal as like a neutral white gold. It has a bit of like a soft pinkness to it, so this is an extremely wearable shade, I think. Champagne Pop is one that, as you guys know, Jaclyn Hill made it very, very popular. It was a massive success, and it's still one that I think is a gorgeous gold highlight. This one to me is a little bit warmer than Opal. It's a soft gold with kind of like a pinky peach undertone to it. So this one is also amazing. I have worn both, but I will say that Opal is still my OG fave because I went through those. Oh my goodness. I had one that I went through totally, and then I had one that I had hit pan on that was old. So the Shimmering Skin Perfector is definitely a nostalgic product, and one that I do still recommend that you apply fairly light-handed. They were super popular when you had that heavy highlight look, and that was so in. But now I think highlight is a little bit more muted when it comes to how much to wear. It's a little bit more in style to not have something super flashy. So just make sure when you apply them that you apply them fairly light-handed, because like the blush, they are extremely pigmented. What are you gonna pick up from Becca before they close permanently? Let me know your thoughts down below on the brand closure. Do you think there's gonna be other brands that will follow suit? And until my next one, guys, take care and stay safe. Bye, guys.